Welcome to Light TV Midday News, shining the truth, changing lives. The headlines: Brian Munduvile elected Tonse president. Law dog registration sparks rabies concern. CAF sanctions Senegal and Morocco after AFCON final chaos. With the news in detail, my name is Agnes Ngoma. The Tonse Alliance has elected Mporokoso Member of Parliament Brian Munduvile as its new president during the Alliance's General Conference, with leaders calling for national unity and inclusive development. In his acceptance remarks, Mr. Munduvile said the Alliance is committed to rebuilding Zambia for the benefit of all citizens, stressing that the country can no longer afford divisive politics and empty rhetoric. He invited Zambians from all walks of life to join the alliance, saying there is room in the Tonse tent for those willing to engage in constructive national dialogue and collective action. Meanwhile, Christian Democratic Party leader Danny Pule welcomed the outcome, describing the election as a strong signal of the alliance's growing political influence. Earlier, Patriotic Front Acting Secretary General Celestine Mukandila announced that Mr. Munduvile is no longer eligible to contest the PF presidency following his move to the Tonse Alliance.
Chairperson, Apostle Professor Dan Pule, the Tonse Executive Committee members, party chairpersons, members of parliament, mayors, district commissioners, former national leaders, Tonse Alliance members and delegates, members of the media, fellow countrymen and women. I stand before you as a deeply humbled man to accept the high privilege you've bestowed upon me to lead this great, inimitable alliance as president. I reserve special gratitude to Apostle Pule for guiding and leading the alliance through very turbulent political waters that should have sunk us all and dimmed the hopes and dreams of millions of Zambians who are praying for the redemption of our great country. Apostle, we are truly grateful. This great man stood firmly against political bullying and with his highest integrity guided us through this delicate process of choosing who will lead the alliance in defeating.
The Lusaka City Council has raised alarm over law dog registration in the city, warning that non-compliance with registration and vaccination rules poses a serious public health risk. Between January and December 2025, only 652 dogs were registered across Lusaka, a figure described as disproportionately low given the city's population and number of households keeping dogs. During the same period, the council recorded 45 cases of dog attacks and bites, prompting urgent calls from residents to comply with the Control of Dogs Act. Lusaka City Council Public Relations Manager Chola Mwamba emphasized that registration and vaccination are critical to prevention of rabies, reducing stray dog incidents and promoting responsible pet ownership. She added that households may keep up to 2 dogs with permission required for more, and that dog breeding requires council approval at 10,000 kwacha, while registration fees range from 100 kwacha to 150 kwacha depending on the type of dog. Ms. Mwamba urged residents to report dog bite incidents to enable timely intervention and reiterated the council's commitment to ensuring public safety and health and a healthy city. Let's Build Zambia has handed over 50 newly constructed classroom blocks valued at 43 million kwacha to the Ministry of Education, boosting secondary school infrastructure in Lusaka province. The classrooms built at 11 secondary schools were officially commissioned at Nangongwe Secondary School in Kafue District. Honorable Miriam Chonya, Area Member of Parliament and Guest of Honor, commended the initiative, saying the classrooms go beyond infrastructure. They are spacious and have spaces where learners' potential will be nurtured. She added that the project complements government investments through the Constituency Development Fund (CDF) under President Hakainde Hichilema. Representing the Minister of Education, Assistant Director of Secondary Education, Mr. Aiden Kambunga, said the fully furnished classrooms will improve the learning environment and support equitable access to quality education. Ms. Ngosa Zulu, Country Director of Let's Build Zambia, confirmed the classrooms were completed in 5 months and revealed plans to construct an additional 80 classrooms this year. The handover underscores the growing role of public-private partnerships in strengthening Zambia's education sector and improving learning conditions for students nationwide. Kafue Ward Councillor Danny Lukwesa says the Cash for Work program in his area has improved lives and created work opportunities for many residents. Speaking to Konkola Radio News, Lukwesa said the program has been widely welcomed with people eager to participate. He praised the UPND government under President Hakainde Hichilema for introducing the initiative and ensuring that vulnerable community members are included. The councillor added that if given another chance next month, he will ensure the program is executed perfectly.
I think we started last year in December. We were given a small sort of people who were recruited within the same ward, and they did a good number of roles within the ward. And I think people appreciated, and we are still appreciating, because whenever this exercise or this activity is being given to the people, they are doing it to the best of their ability. And we want to continue appreciating this government to continue considering this component, because it is helping not only beginning with the surrounding, but also trying to help the vulnerable families. As you may be aware, this component is specifically targeting for people who have no capacity, who are not employed.
We take a break. On the other side, join me for sports and international news.
Autobest Engineering is a fully registered company that has services such as towing service. We have a saloon, we repair cars, we have a car wash.
Barbershop is a top-notch.
And many more.
Autobest Engineering is the company which you can rely on. We touch any car. We are just at the corner of Pemba Road and Mosotunya Road. You know what? We deliver the best. Yes, we are growing very fast. It's a top-notch company ever in Zambia. When you come, wherever you are, whether you are in America, you come to visit Zambia, please just go to Google Maps, type Autobest Engineering Group. It will take you where we are. Autobest is a one-stop shop.
Come to Autobest Engineering where the best is done. If you want to know where we're located along Mosotunya Road, just right at the corner of Pemba Road, Chilende South. If you want to contact us, you can call us on 0977 18 12 73.
Autobest Engineering, doing what we know best.
One Love Radio is a dynamic radio platform that captures the diverse communities across Zambia with an audience of over 6.5 million, with physical satellite stations in Mongu, Mansa, and Lusaka, and frequencies that cover key markets across the nation: Lusaka, Kafue, and Mazabuka. It's an engaging, informative, entertaining journey with programming designed to maintain a dedicated listenership across the country. Get clicking, get listening to One Love Radio today. One Love Radio. Inspiring, touching, life-changing radio.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. In sports news, the Confederation of African Football, CAF, has dismissed Morocco's protest against Senegal following incidents during the Total Energies Africa Cup of Nations Morocco 2025 final. CAF's disciplinary board has also sanctioned both football associations over misconduct linked to the final. Senegal head coach Pap Bonatal has been suspended for 5 CAF matches and fined $100,000 for unsporting conduct. Players Iliman Diaye and Ismail Sarr have each been handed 2-match suspensions for misconduct towards match officials. The Federation Senegalese de Football has further been fined $615,000 for the improper conduct of supporters, players, and technical staff. On the Moroccan side, Akraf Hakimi has received a 2-match suspension with 1 match suspended for 1 year, while Ismail Saibari has been banned for 3 matches and fined $100,000. CAF also finds the Federation Royale Marocaine de Football for misconduct involving ball boys, invasion of the VAR area, and the use of lasers by supporters. CAF says its decision is final. In international news, Nigeria earned an estimated 55.5 trillion naira from crude oil sales in 2025, up from 50.88 trillion naira in 2024. According to data from the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, the revenue reflects the sale of around 530 million barrels of crude oil at an average price of $72 per barrel. Meanwhile, in Lagos, residents of waterfront communities such as Makoko protested forced evictions and demolitions. Civil society groups and the National Human Rights Commission, led by Dr. Tony Ojukwu, condemned the actions and called for proper resettlement of affected residents. The protests highlight ongoing tensions between government, urban development plans, and the rights of low-income communities. That note brings us to the end of the midday news. But before we go, a recap of the headlines. Brian Munduvile elected Tonse president. Law dog registration sparks rabies concern. CAF sanctions Senegal and Morocco after AFCON final chaos. Thank you for tuning in. Stay inspired.